Okay, we're going to be doing a simple Hello World ASM in C++ today, and this is a little picture of what we'll have in the end. So create a new project, and we'll have it be a Win32 console application. You can name it whatever you like. I'm going to name it Hello ASM underscore. And just hit next, and then when it comes to this, do an empty project because it's cleaner, and right click on source files and add a new item, and in this case we'll add a .cpp file, and I'll name my main, but you can name it whatever you like. And here you can include windows.h, which is where most of our functions will come from, and then also include string, which is where printf comes from, and sprintf and all that good stuff. And then do your main void with your brackets and all of that. And at the top here, let's define two D words, which we'll call one ASM1 and one ASM2. So D word ASM1, ASM2. And then in main, what we can do is just put your system sleep or pause. And above that, put printf hello ASM or whatever you have. It shouldn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter, but. And I'm going to start by actually putting this into a function for us, at which it will be dword because that is its type of return value, and name it ASM proc with an underscore. You can name it whatever you like, but I'm just going to name it that because I don't know why. And then the syntax that C++ uses for ASM is double underscore ASM, like so. And you can also do brackets below it to do multiple lines of ASM, but I prefer not to. We can do an example of that later if we like. And let's define a D word as a parameter for ASM proc. Like so. And we'll be using the move syntax for ASM, aka assembly. In this case, you put MOV, aka move, and then your output direct where it's going, and your source. So our output will be output, and our source will be EEX, which is a ASM register that holds an address or data, whatever you prefer to call it. And then put printf. Actually, we can return this value, so we'll return output, just like that. And then what you can do is put printf in your main and add some text like EEX equals and %u because it is unassigned. And then for your data supply, put ASM proc like so. And for your D word, you can just put ASM1, and that should give you what we want. And let's just debug it. Give it a moment to compile. And there you go. No new lines, so it looks kind of crappy, but let's add some new lines. So /new. And now we can re-debug it. And you get eeks equals that address nice and clean. Which it gives you a 10-digit address, which is incorrect. So what you want to do is redefine that as an 8 character. In this case, we'll redefine that as 8 characters, like I just said. And do the same to your parameter on ASM proc. And that should work. I haven't done that before, and it did not. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just remove those. Anyways, it's kind of nice, and I'm actually going to show you the formal way, the hexadecimal way of listing an address, which would be to put 0x before it, which is hexadecimal form. So if you debug that, then it'll look more proper. As you can see, it looks good. And there's many different registers. I'm not going to list them all right now because I don't know them all. But that's about it for simple ASM. And let's do a quick multi-liner. So in this case, let's also, in the parameters, add the word output 2. And then let's do multi-line ASM here. So you can add your brackets. And you can do move again. And do the same thing as you did before, except with output 2. And then we'll add them together for the return value. And oh, that won't compile. We have to give it ASM1 and ASM2 now because there are 2 parameters. And this will basically add the eeks plus the eeks, and you get some bigger value. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching.